Hey everybody. This might sound a little crazy. It's so much chaos here that I can't even find my headphones that I literally had in my hand like 10 minutes ago. Today we're going to talk a little bit about treating your business like a science experiment. Hopefully this all is heard properly. Here's the thing about science. I know when I say treat it like a science experiment, people in some cases think, like exploding volcanoes, in other cases like they shiver a little bit at their science experiences. I don't mean like make chemistry out of it. It's not supposed to be that complicated. The thing about science is that when things are chaotic, science is about managing things in small, organized, repeatable steps. That's how science is done. So when your life and your business are feeling like chaos, thinking about them as science is kind of a lovely thing. It is important to think about how you can take chaos and sort of order it, right? And that's what looking at business and life as like a grand science experiment lets you do. It does a couple of really important things. I think the first is that it helps you go like, okay, first I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do this, then I'm going to go do this. It lets you put a process to the chaos. And sometimes even just putting an order in things where I'm going to do this first, this second, and this third makes you feel a lot better. It does for me. I mean, I'm a process person, but I think more of us are process people than not. Process is comfortable, and it helps us when we're feeling really uncomfortable to come back to process. The other thing that's lovely about science that we don't give it enough credit for is that in science, mistakes are normal. You do an experiment, something doesn't work right, you go, I wonder what happened here. And you try again. You try to figure out what's going wrong. You continue to experiment. That is exactly what your business should be. That's what your life should be. Honestly, that's what my life is, a big old experiment with mistakes in it. But if you are running your business and you're trying to make everything perfect in the chaos, it's not going well. You're not getting much out there because there's no such thing as perfect. And I know I've talked about mistakes before, but to me, that's one of the most important things. Learning to live with the idea that something's not going to be perfect is a miracle. Okay? So in science, mistakes are normal. That's great. Processes are predictable. And as you use a process and you make mistakes and you analyze the results, good things start to happen. And then because you have a process and you know how to analyze the results and you know how to continue to spin the wheel forward, growth becomes repeatable. And that is the sauce right there. Like, that's a big deal. So when you strip chaos down to science, we're talking about making things repeatable. We're talking about creating a cycle where you try something, you see a result, you figure out what you learned, and you try again. And it's just one big cycle of try, learn, try, learn, try. It's not a bad thing to give yourself order, to make it repeatable process. Isn't that the most comfortable thing? Like, wouldn't it be nice if you had a repeatable process in your business for trying to grow that you knew would work for you? That's the thing. You should be treating your business like it's science. If you're not and things feel all over the place, it's time to do that differently. You can do that yourself. You can look at your processes and how to make things more repeatable, more predictable, more organized. It's great. If it's not your jam and it's like something where you think like, how do I do that? We should talk. That's what I do. That is my jam. That's like my calling in life. Repeatable, organized, science-based process for growing. Okay, that might be why I'm good at growing plants. I don't know why I'm good at growing plants. I just am. I do the same for businesses. So if you'd like to talk about working together to do that, you should reach out. I'm happy to talk. I would love to talk process with you. It's my thing. Also, you should know I am part of a group with a couple of my very favorite business owners and coaching friends. this coming week a small pop-up Facebook group event called Finding Calm in the Chaos, and I will drop the link to join that group in the comments for this video. You should join us if you haven't already. We're going to spend next week learning together about managing mindset, managing your business and your priorities amidst the new coworkers in your life, about managing food and feeding your family in all of this, and about managing your money. Okay? And it's going to be great. I love all the people in it. I can't wait to learn from them. And I'm just really happy to be a part of it. So come join us. Come learn some stuff. Come find a little calm in the crazy and start thinking about science. Have a great week.